Alright, so this weekend, my family and I decided to purchase Scene 75's Gold Card. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's a deal that they're offering at Scene 75 entertainment centers where you can purchase a Gold Card and it gives you $10 of play per day. And that can be put towards basically anything that they have there. So they have some of them have a bowling alley, they have laser tag, they have it's like a fully stocked arcade with games where you can earn tickets, kind of like Chuck E. Cheese or Dave and Buster's. It's like Dave and Buster's but more, right? And I would say it's a little more aimed at kids than Dave and Buster's, where Dave and Buster's is aimed towards adults. But the deal is, you purchase this gold card, it costs $29, and you get $10 loaded onto it each time you visit. So you go in, you give them the card, and they load up $10 so you can do whatever with it. And then you can add more to it if you want, but you get the $10 every single time that you come in with the gold card pass. Now, my wife pitched this to me a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know, because right now with coronavirus, they're only open on weekends, so they're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it works out pretty well because one of my kids we only have on the weekends in the summer, so we have all three kids on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it works out, I guess. So what we did is we purchased a gold card for each of them and then one adult. It's usually going to be me taking them, so I bought one for me, one for my 10-year-old, my 9-year-old, and my 6-year-old daughter. The 9 and 10-year-olds are boys. And so far, it's worked out pretty well. Now, $10, depending on what you want to do when you're there, will get you... It's not a lot. I mean, $10. Imagine going to Dave & Buster's, which is a little more expensive, mind you. Like, when you go to Dave & Buster's, some of the games cost like, I don't know, 8 credits or whatever, which is, basically like $2. But here, it's a little more reasonable. Most of the arcade games and skill games and stuff like that are $1. There are a couple that are like $1.50, but most of them are $1. The ones where you can earn tickets towards prizes. And but the best part of this is, or the best part of Scene 75 is the bigger attractions that they have. So this one has this miniature indoor roller coaster. It has a miniature drop zone, kind of like like they have at theme parks. It goes up and it's circular. It goes up and it just drops down, kind of like a free fall. So they have one of those there. They have laser tag, and then they have a game. They have a game where you go in and it's kind of like, I don't remember what it's called now, but it's like when you see in movies when someone tries to sneak into a facility to steal something, right? They have all those lasers. Sorry about that. My camera shut off. But anyway, so the game is if you trip the laser, it'll set off an alarm and then you failed or whatever, right? So it has that game, and then they also have indoor go-karts. So they have go-kart racing, and they have, everything. Like I said, I think I said laser tag. They have some other, they have a maze. They have an escape room. All kinds of stuff like that, right? And those range in price from $3 up to $10. Like the go-karts is $10. If you want to ride the go-karts, you're using your entire $10. Now, the point of getting these was, to use the $10 and not have to use any more than that, right? And so it depends. If we want to go one day and just do the go-karts, or if two of my kids want to do just the go-karts, boom, they do that, and their $10 is gone. That's cool, but me and the other kid might want to go and use it on arcade games or skill games or something like that. So it's not very much, you know what I mean? You can do I think you can do one game of laser tag. You can maybe do 2 of some of the games that cost only $3 or $6. But all in all, it's pretty cool. It's worth it if, this is a big if, it's worth it if you live fairly close to a Scene 75. If you don't, I would say it is not worth it, because $10 is not that much. Unless you want to go, say it's 30 minutes from your house, 40 minutes from your house. And if you want to go once a week or something, once every couple weeks, and then add a little bit more to the card on top of the $10, then it might be worth it. But if you're looking to just get the $10 each day that you visit, it's probably not worth it unless you live close. Now, we live right down the street from one. I'm talking less than 5 miles from one, okay? And so it's really worth it to us because we can go in there Friday, spend our $10, drive back home, go in there Saturday, spend $10, drive back home. And it's totally worth it. It pays for itself in 3 visits. Now, the gold card is good for a whole year. So, like I said, it may be worth it if you're a person who wants to go once a month or something, or once every couple of months, and then, add some to it. But most people aren't going to drive a long distance just to get the small amount of play that you get for $10. So it really only makes sense to me if you live, somewhat nearby to one. The one we visited is in Columbus. It just opened this past year, 2019. And like I said, because of coronavirus, it's really limited right now. But hopefully it makes enough money to stick around, because this is something that could be cool, going forward after everything fully opens back up. But yeah, I would say all in all, I feel like it's a good deal. It's a good deal. It's especially a good deal if you live nearby and you can go like every weekend. Like we could go 3 times every weekend, and I mean we're definitely getting our money's worth. So we got 4 of them, so it's $120. But it pays for it. 3 visits. We've already been twice. If we go one more time, it's paid for, and we have it for a full year. So, man, I can't imagine how it wouldn't be worth it if it's something. And also, your kids have to be okay with just using the $10. You know what I mean? Now, otherwise, it's going to sucker you in, which is probably the goal. Sucker you into adding money every single time you spend the $10, and then you also add on money. But if you're looking for a deal, if you're looking to really make it work for you, like, oh, this is a great deal, and I don't have to pay anything more than the $30 per person, then it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. I would say, though, that it really only works for that, person who lives kind of nearby, Or if you plan on, if you're only going to spend the $10, you don't want to drive, an hour to do $10, which literally could last you 5 minutes. Like if they just did the go-karts, the $10 is gone and it's time to go home. So I don't know. I don't know about you, but when it comes to me, we're trying to do as much as we can with as little money as we can. Not that we don't have money to spend, but we want to do other things too besides this, So the kids, we told them about it, and they're like, yeah, we'll totally do that. So we tried it out this weekend, and it was a go. Everybody loved it, so good stuff. If you like videos like this, where I talk about a random topic each day, please subscribe for more, because that's what I do here. I do everything from reviews like this to talking about entertainment news, movies, TV series, just pretty much anything that comes to mind. Sometimes it's life stories, sometimes it's parenting tips that I come up with, or things like that. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more, and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe to the channel, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.